I'm saying? And the thing is that I didn't make it easy for him. What is it?
It's funny, face swap.
Oh, yeah.
Where Angel's the champ and Danny's the pop.
Yeah, for real. He's a trash talker.
I'm the real fighter, look.
Yeah, I see.
Well, that's how I look at it. That's why Danny, I made him fight for when he was younger. Like I tell everybody all the time, man, you look at his record when he was 5-0. We fought a guy 28. People might believe this. Go ask. If you don't believe what I'm telling you, one thing I will never do is lie to you guys. I will never, because I hate lies. I always lie as a child. So I hate lies. And I will never lie to nobody. Not for real. Like my mom is good. She's my mother and my dad. My dad lied to me like that. I love them still too. And when he died, I still love them. It's the kind of man I am.
Right.
And all he did was lie to me. But that's the past. I can't change. I can change the future. That's why I don't lie to my kids. And I don't lie to little kids. When you tell a little kid you want to get him something, you better get it. He ain't gonna leave you alone until you give it to him. True. Exactly. You can't provide it. Please don't try to say you won't give it to him. Like just to quiet him up.
Right.
Just be like, no, you cannot give it. But if we took that fight, you don't believe me, you can ask Robert Diaz and ask Eric Gomez. And we was with Shelly Finkel at the time. And we took it in the undercard of Oscar De La Hoya, 2-pound Stevie. Danny was 5-0, an hour before his fight. Danny was supposed to fight a guy 6-4. The day of the fight, Danny was upstairs laying down, trying to get ready for the fight. They came to me an hour before the fight and said, the guy is out, he got a bad liver. But we got this guy. The guy we fought was supposed to fight a guy on HBO Latino. He was 15-0, and the guy was 28 wins, 11 losses with 18 KO. Southpaw. What coach takes a fight like that? An hour before the fight, they say either that or you get Latino for $2,500. No, $3,500 was a 6 round. And I told Danny, if you can't beat a man like this, you can never be a world champion. And he went in and beat the macaronis at the
Macaroni?
He beat the macaroni. I don't know if he ate macaroni that day, but he took our macaronis. They look like macaronis to me. Yeah, who does that? Marquez trainer at the time, what's his name, Nacho?
Oh, Beristain.
Yeah, he came to me and said to me, well, I guess he looked at me like a young coach coming through, unexperienced guy, they know nothing, getting set up. I understood that. And he said to me, in Spanish, he said, you don't got to do nothing, no tienes que hacer esto. And I told him, I know what I'm doing. If he can't beat a guy like that, he can never be a world champion. And you know who was there too? My best fighter of all time, Alexi Arguello.
Oh, Alexi.
And that was the last time Alexi did an appearance in any fight. And the next morning, he was so proud. I was so proud. Alexi was looking. I couldn't believe I was in the ring. My son ready to fight this guy. HBO Latino. I was so happy. It was not even about the money at the time. It was about honor. It was about the sport, the loving, the business. Then Alexi said, "You got a kid?" I said, "Yeah, I got my son fighting." He said, "Why are we looking at him?" Then he was there that day because he was there, and I could see him with his gray suit, with his tie. He was standing up straight up like that, and he was smiling. And I was looking to the corner of my eye and saying, I can't believe this shit right now. I'm in the middle of the Home Depot Center in California, where you got to walk like from here across the street to get in the ring. Full of people, Mexicans, they love Oscar.
Right.
It was 2-pound Stevie, and I was like, man, I got one of the best fighters all the time, looking at my son ready to fight this guy. And Danny, every time he would come back to the corner, I would say, Danny, just keep doing what you're doing. Danny had white on. I still remember that day like today. It was like a movie that day. I still remember it today clearly in my brain. I see Danny with white pants, sky blue lines down the side, white gloves on Reyes. And every time he kept coming to the corner, I kept saying, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Bleeding all his blood from the other guy all over him. I'm blood everywhere. Now, I know blood don't make fights. But he was just beating the shit out of this guy. He was beating the shit out of this guy. And the next day, Alexi sent for me. He was having breakfast. He said he was having breakfast with Shelly. And he was so proud of me and Dan that he sent for Danny. He sent for me and told me, go get a glove, I'm going to sign it for you. And he signed the glove, I still got it home. And then 2 weeks later, he committed suicide. So that tells you a whole lot about this shit. It tells you a whole lot about this business. And people still underestimate Danny, but they don't know this destiny is meant to be. We was put here by destiny. This wasn't made. This was destiny. It was meant to be.
Right.
This was meant to. When Danny was 5, you already knew he was going to fight. People, you knew. I knew the way he carried himself, he was going to be a fighter. And that's why I fight Danny or whatever, because the younger the better. You don't fight when you're old, you retire. And Danny's never going to be a stepping stone for nobody.
Worst time of my life, man.
He'll never be a stepping stone. So people thinking that he's a stepping stone, they're on the wrong page.
Yeah, he has to do her.
And Saturday the 1st, he will show the world again. It could be Manaj, it could be whoever. Because after Manaj, you be more. I know Manaj is coming to fight. Yeah, he got to come to fight. It's a sport. That's what you do. You fight. And he's gonna try. And he's gonna. And the better he looks, the better Danny's gonna look. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing for the sport. And then after that, anybody came
next
in.
month, 3 months. He always switch it up, but
I work the destiny. I work the destiny. If you tell me a name, that meant to be is meant to be. I'm not going to change it. If I change it, now I'm picking destiny. I'm not choosing destiny. Destiny was somebody telling you who to fight. That's our job. I train, Danny fight, I'll aim his man. That's his job. I don't step on his feet.
it was.
It's like everybody has a job.
It was tough.
Because when I start telling you, if I start working for you, and then I'm doing my job, your job, his job, then I'm on the wrong page. Then I'm not doing nobody's job, because I'm doing a terrible
And
job.
I signed up and I just started training with Jimmy and making to a couple.
Thanks, Angel.
Thank you, guys. All right, brother.
That's it. Respect.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
For 6 months
All right.
to a year.